Hello everyone, welcome to my little craft room. We're now on Snippet 69 and I'm absolutely loving these. Now just remember, these are a snippet of an idea. They may not be a complete piece, it's just giving you a little bit of a snippet of an idea. So we're now on Snippet 69 and again, as always, we're working on a piece of Pink Frog Smooth Card 300 GSM. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my oxides and I'm going to take peacock feathers and prized ribbon. So as we've done before, once before, I'm going to press the peacock feathers onto my card. We've done this before, but then that doesn't mean that we don't do it again. We can take it to another level and try different things. So I'm then pressing the darker colour, which is prize ribbon, onto the peacock feathers. Now it doesn't have to line up, that isn't the point. And then what I'm going to do is spritz that with water. And then you're just going to let that dry of its own accord. I've got one that is dried here, and let's just grab a little piece of kitchen roll. Now each time you do it, it depends how much water you add. Now on this one I've added more water, so there's more movement. On this one I've added less water, so there's less movement. It's entirely up to you. So what I'm going to do then is just grab a piece of copier paper and we're just going to mask off the bottom edge. I'm then going to take the floral from New Beginnings TE4 and I'm going to stamp that in black ink. We also need another piece of copier paper here as well. So I'm just going to ink that in black ink, which is my Nocturne ink. And I'm inking the whole stamp, even though I don't need the whole stamp. I only need part of that image, but I'm inking the whole image because I know that if I don't, I will just miss a little bit. So let's just apply the pressure with our acrylic block. Now give that time just to grab hold of the surface. Don't lift it up too quickly because then you'll get frustrated and not get a good result. So just be a little bit patient, especially when stamping onto the, spit it out, oxide. So this time let's have one on the opposite side. So we'll take our stamp once again, the New Beginnings, ink the floral again. I love this floral because it's got a lovely open space that you can then colour with, or you can add to a book page if you wish. So then I'm going to add this floral. Let's just add that. Let's bring it in a little bit more. There we go. And I'm going to add this floral here. And again, you can see, even though I have a short amount of time, because this is just a snippet, I'm not rushing that stamping. I'm just taking my time. So now we've got a beautiful piece then that we can add some colour to. Let's make sure we've got our white pen. Now don't try to add white highlights when the ink isn't dry. Now really we should blot that ink because we've placed that onto an oxide and it's no longer porous. I'm then going to use my Prismacolor pencils. This one is Crimson Lake PC 925 and I'm just going to add the dark colour just here. And I'll colour one floral first in case there isn't enough time to finish them both. I can do that when the video's finished. but it just gives you the snippet of an idea. I'm then going to go to the mid colour, which is Scarlet Lake, PC928, and then add that scarlet colour. So let's just take our scarlet colour. And then we'll go with the lightest colour for me, which is Pale Vermilion, PC921. And I won't repeat those colours, I'll just go dark, medium, light. So really you just need a darkish red, a mid red and an orange just to finish your project. I'm going to go to my dark colour and just add a little bit more pressure just with that dark colour. Let's just go with the dark colour. Then I'm going to go to my second colour, coming in to the dark colour, just so that we blend those lines out. And the red-orange combination works beautiful against the blues. So let's just then come in with the orange and blend the other colours. And the Prisma blend beautifully. You can spend a lot longer colouring than I am doing. And then I'm going to take my white Prisma and just sort of blend out the colours. Now what I need you to be aware of is when you're using the Prisma colours, please make sure that your VersaFine Clair is dry, or else it will pick up that colour and you don't want it to do that. You will colour both of them, and I'm just going to add some touches of white just to the project, and it's far better just to give it time just to rest, just so that you can add those colour, the white pen, without fighting it, because you're just giving those fibres of the card time to rest. So we'll just go to our other floral. And I love these sort of simple ideas that you can take further if you wish. Or you can leave them as they are. They could still work quite easily as a card front. So let's just use that circular motion so that we don't have any harsh lines. So dark, medium, light, and each time coming in to the previous colour just to blend out those lines. Don't press on too hard too soon, because that defeats the object. And also if you come in too hard too soon, you've got nowhere to go, because you break down the fibres of that card too quickly. And just remember that. So just take your time. I'm just giving you the snippet of the idea, but that doesn't mean that you need to rush your project. So let's blend out the previous lines, just like so. And then, as before, we'll use our white just to blend the lines. I love my white Prisma. Thank you to Lucy who got me some more. Just drop that on the floor somewhere, but we'll worry about that later. Let me just... What you have to remember is also when you use your gel pen with these waxy pencils, it'll pick up a little bit of the debris, and therefore you just have to rub off that debris from the white pen. The white pen markings just bring things to life. And then I'm going to take a sentiment, The Beauty of Flowers, from my New Beginnings stamp set TE4. And again, I'm going to use my black Nocturne ink. And then I'm going to add that to the sort of centre in between the two florals. So that is a permanent ink pad, so that won't run, which is rather nice. Now what you can do is, if you want the colour to run a little bit more, you can go in afterwards and add a little bit more spritzing of the water. Now what I would recommend is that you let that dry, because this effect of it sort of bleeding out really adds to the project. And the only thing that I will do is I will let that dry naturally, and then I will add my white splatters. And that is Snippet 69 finished. Just remember, once it's fully dry, you can go back in with your white, add your Posca pen, and you've got a lovely snippet that you could develop into a card blank. You could even add 3 going across a card and add one of your little birds if you wish. So there's your next snippet of an idea, Snippet 69. Love to all. Bye for now.